Let me at him!
Well, there it is. Hello and welcome to a 4 versus 4 random team game. We're going to be playing on Cherryville. That's our map, and I'm going to be playing as human this game. And just waiting on Moin to get going. We've got 2 humans, 2 randoms versus 2 randoms, a human and a night elf. So, ooh, the question is where are the undeads? Where is the undead imbalance? It's got to be there somewhere. If Moin leaves, then maybe I'll feed. Yeah. I say that just to get him to start the game off. Come on, Moin. Let's get going. We ain't got time to wait. Already. Moin's attracted attention from Blue Cola. Blue Cola? Oh, they could make that, couldn't they? Blue Cola. That could be a thing. Not sure exactly what it would be, other than some sort of probably poisonous drink that would get a lot of people a lot of money from suing Coca-Cola. So probably best not do cola. Yep, that Moin guy. We knew it, didn't we? We knew it right from the get-go that Moin guy was no good. He's without doubt a bit of a shitter. You know, you could almost tell. I mean, obviously he stood out because he wasn't doing anything, but yeah, there's a little bit of a... He's going to be one of those guys. He's undead at least, so all he has to do is go fiends and frostworms, and he's basically can make up for being super shit. So that's okay. He's got that going for him at the very least. Right, how we doing for farms and all that? I actually don't know what the hotkey is for Paladin. I think it's L, but I've very rarely actually had to build Paladin. Right, okay, so IFK98GBG says, "Hey Witty, I got a tanky strategy for you. Tanky Knights. Start off with Paladin, skill aura to level 3. My goodness. A fast tech for knights and priests. Upgrade armor for knights and priests so they can give your knights a nice armor. Okay. If you... Wait, ready for action, did you say? Good old Moin. What is he like? If you want, you can get yourself an extra hero. Why not Mountain King? By the way, I'm a Viking from Sweden. Thanks for that. You didn't ask me to do it in a Viking accent or Swedish, so... And then he says at the end, good luck, have fun, kangaroo. I'm not sure what that's about. Yeah, that fucking Moin. That fucking Moin. That Moin. Right there. Classic Moin. Fuck him. I couldn't care. I couldn't care less. You knew he was a dud, didn't you, right from the get-go? Right, well you said skill aura to level 3, but that doesn't necessarily mean go aura first, does it? No, it doesn't. I could still go Holy Light first, and then aura at level 3 as well. Aha! I found a way from you trying to screw me over. Blue says 1 moment AFK telly, so we've got some real class acts in this game so far. Oh yes, 4 versus 4 RP. You know where it's at. That Holy Light, that's why you go Holy Light. I cannot afford to be going aura first when I've got the allies that I currently do. My god, no one is actually doing anything with this guy. Fuck, I can't even be bothered. Should I just leave? I think, if I said to guys in the chat room, should I just leave? They would say yes. And for your sakes, I'm going to say yes as well. This is clearly pointless. Yellow's gone, no one's controlling him. Blue's gone AFK for 1 minute, although we can pretty much guarantee that's going to be longer than 1 minute, just sitting AFK in his base whilst he's taking up with a war mill. Yeah, we know how that game's going to work out, and that's just going to be a colossal waste of time. So let's move on to the next one. Oh, we're on Dragon Falls. Yes, we are. Okay. I could work Dragon Falls somewhat. I wonder how Knights will do in Zeppelins. I could do night drops with Zeppelins in a fire. Could be a lot of hassle, but we can give it a go nonetheless. Alrighty.
What is it?
What is it?
Yes, my lord.
Yeah, you come over here. In fact, I'm going to get you to just scout early on,
What is it?
so we can see what the enemy are up to.
What is it?
See what their game plan is.
Yes, my lord. Ready to work. What? All right. What is it? Yes, my lord.
It's always good to know what the enemy are up to. It might be a super early scout, but hey, who knows? Paladin level 1 harass with aura. No, I'm not doing the aura thing. I explained it last game. I think the Holy Light is a good way to get around that loophole. It's a nice little loophole. So what have we got? We've got another human player. He's going pretty straightforward, nothing special whatsoever from what I can see. Good to see. Is there going to be an undead next to him? No, it's going to be an orc. 100% an orc. 100% an orc. Oh, it's a night elf. Okay. I was thinking night elf towards the end as I was getting closer and closer and seeing absolutely nothing. Just build a farm in his base because I can, basically. It works well in 1 versus 1, probably not so well for 4 versus 4 RT, where they will just basically kill it. But most of the time in 1 versus 1, people don't kill that stuff. It's alright though. I'll just have to get another farm as well, just to absolutely make sure I can accommodate for that farm getting destroyed. And it'll just be Paladin for the moment. I should take an expansion. You did say tech, but look at this guy. Am I going to let this guy take the expansion? What is with these people in 4 versus 4 RT? That is just astronomical. So I'm definitely taking the expansion. That is happening. That is a fact. That is a fact of life. The expansion is going to occur and it's going to be mine. The farm is up already. Are you going to sit your demon hunter on it all day? We will find out. And meanwhile, this guy's going to come down. He's just going to put farms in interesting places. It gives me scout information for the enemy as well, what they're up to.
Ready for action.
Okay.
Ready to work. All
I
right.
live to serve
What is
all
it?
believers. It shall be done.
Aye, my lord.
What? More work?
Orders
Our
very
town is under siege.
Okay, yeah, he is going on it. I suspected as much. That is what I expected. Don't even need to highly light here, really, because it's only militia taking damage, so they're okay.
for might.
More work?
You need. At your case, my liege.
Keep getting them peasants,
What is it?
because you know they're useful.
What would you
Our
ask
town is under
Yes,
siege.
me lord.
Keep going on that farm, I suppose it keeps you busy. Gives you something to do.
Yes, my liege.
Yes, me lord.
Alright. Footman, move in.
What?
Go, 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 go.
Yes, my liege.
Heavy hitting there. Boom. Move that footman around. He's taking a heck of a beating. You better I could heal the... Oh, can I heal him in time? Oh, no, I can't. That is some deeps right there. What are we going to get from the woof? Going to lose that militia as well because I'm too busy trying to get the item. That's by far the priority, is that I get the item before the other guy does. Probably this one as well if I can nick it. There's higher priorities in this game right now. Losing a couple of units is absolutely minuscule compared to the damage I could receive from basically not getting that item. Alright, let's go and have a look. Keep using the footman for the moment, just to keep scouting, maybe do some awesome creeping. There is the Merc camp here. I don't think I can get anything good from it. The Furbolg Shaman is the one that you want. If you get a Furbolg Shaman, you may as well, because they're really fucking effective.
Ready to
They're like mini druids of the claw. It's not too far away actually until I can get one.
It shall be done. For honor. For my people.
I should definitely put a sentry ward there whilst I'm waiting and building up more footmen.
Let me face them.
This guy's giving me gold for some reason. Don't quite get it. It's probably because he feels bad for teching. I'm going to put 2 sentry wards near the enemy base. There's no need to rush straight into that. I've got this expansion going. Still more peasants for now because I don't know how long it's going to take me to get the shredder. So we're going to put a sentry ward down so we can see what they're up to. Oh, hello. I'd love to nick the item, but I'm not going to get it. Nope. There's no point trying to go into that. Even though that Mountain King does look juicy, I've not got the Storm Bolt of Truth. So we're just going to run over here, put another sentry ward so we can see when the enemy are attacking, what they're up to, what they're doing, when they're teching. I can definitely take out that. I haven't got the Divine Shield, so it's going to be tricky when he Storm Bolts me. Teching up, more footmen. Oh my god, he's just camping. It's not really worth me going in. As tempting as it is, he's ready to just crush me. So I'm not going to get that. Not worth it. All I need to do is concentrate on doing what I need to do. Shaman soon. I wouldn't worry too much about the Shadow Dancer. He's not too special.
Ready for action.
Just loads more footmen for now because, well, they're cheap and cheerful.
What do you need?
Let me face the
Here's my need.
Away we go. Okay, so we're moving in.
Here's my need.
And these guys do a poison, so they're spreading the DPS out, which is a bit nasty. Holy Light doesn't quite counter that too well, but I can still use Holy Light to great effect, and I'm very fortunate to get that Mana Stone. That's well and truly worth losing multiple units over getting that item. Easy, any day. Yep, pretty easy to do for the most part. Shaman can heal up my Paladin as well, that's the beauty. So we get the Shaman. He can heal up my Paladin, because he's got the rejuvenation, like the Druids of the Claw, and then the Paladin can heal the rest. Still loads more, I suppose I could go into some towers here just to be a bit protective.
Yes, my lord. What is it?
I wouldn't mind getting myself that Shredder.
What do you need?
as you wish.
It's going to burn all of my mana though, because I haven't got really high DPS.
At your call.
Let's see who's getting the focus. Who's getting the focus? No one's getting the focus in particular here. Ah, that guy's looking good enough, but I may as well wait until the level 3. So, oh, I went into level 2 Holy Light. Passive default. Although, to be fair, I think you can forgive me for that. Asking me to go into that whole devotion aura thing is just terrible. Please don't do that. So I'm not gonna. I'm gonna rebel, I think, sometimes against some of these strategies that try to get me to do things that are a little bit too silly. Devotion aura is garbage, so I'm not falling for that one. Right then, you guys over here, when you're ready. Expansion's up. Tech's almost finished. Hello.
It shall be done. For honor. At your call. Let me face the enemy. I am not a
This is good timing, wasn't it? Very good timing. Jesus. Gonna get away with murder here. Gonna get all the good stuff, and they've done all the... Oh, he's not gonna get the item either. Oh my goodness, how is that? There's your aura. I didn't get the big guy, but I still got very fortunate there. With that harass right there. Very effective. Unfortunately, they picked up the Shredder, so I can't do that.
On my way.
I wonder if I can get to the back of this base.
Say the word. Upgrade complete.
At your
Just be a nuisance. Upgrade complete, so we're going to obviously upgrade straight away again. One priest. Pull back a little bit. See if anyone teleports in. Is he attacking his own base? Oh my goodness. He's not sure how to react to this. Attacking his own base is not the correct way to go though.
Strike.
That I will tell you for sure.
Say on my way.
He's still attacking his own base.
My need.
It shall be done.
Say the word. Here's my need.
That Mountain King can't get out of this. Can I heal him in time? Paladin come out? Yes. Okay, nice. Back off again. Just get in the Zeppelin, I think. Oi, I said get in the Zeppelin, thank you. Not the Zeppelin run away. That's no use to me. What are you doing? Mountain King's coming out now. Might be able to get Shredder. No Shredder. He's still attacking his own base. Oh my god. What's this guy up to? Is he getting shims, hippos, all that goodness?
Forward. What? Yes, my lord.
Are you threatening me?
Yeah. I'll keep going back to that human. Because he's tasty. The guard towers are annoying. I'm pretty battered, to be honest with you. But I think it's still worth a shot.
Yes, my lord. Job done. What?
Our forces are under attack.
Oh. Oh, that's what happens. That's what happens when Witty tries to macro.
What did you ask of me?
I will.
At your call.
Here's my need.
Everything's attacking like no speed whatsoever. Yeah, let's just teleport out this one. There's no reason to stay. Even though I could probably try and stay and fight, there's practically no reason. Like, you do nothing. If your Zeppelin gets destroyed, you are absolutely useless. Okay. That's all in motion.
At your call.
Tech's almost through again, so we're going to get up to those tanky knights very shortly.
I am
Wait
not
till you
afraid.
see me in action.
At your call.
Aye.
What did you ask of me?
Just waiting for the shop to finish, and then we're good.
Job done.
Upgrade complete.
At your call.
Get the knight upgrade. May as well get a knight as well whilst I'm at it.
I am not. Brilliant.
Look at the mana potions on this paladin. He's pimped out, isn't he? Okay. There we go. Looking sweet. We can go for some more harass. The man who win has left because they have lost. So I guess the man who win doesn't win. He's the first to leave, actually. And we're going to have our priests very shortly. And they're going to be rallying up to my paladin. So loads of knights and priests from this point on. We've got lots of gold. Resources are thrown in. Let's get the armor plating for our paladins. Blues following the paladin of truth, because the paladin is the leader. I don't have a town portal, but to be quite frank, I don't think I'm going to need one this time. I think we can pretty much pull to the walls, go straight in there and destroy them. Unless they will teleport over and crush us, but Orange has already teleported over that way, so that's not going to be good for him. Let's just get inside of there. See if we can bring down the towers, as they're a nuisance. Those heals. Get you in there. You want to be a part of this, priest. Oh, there we go. We've got a teleport. Let's see who's teleporting in. It's Orange. He's back. Bit tricky to get in there, but yeah, the expansion is probably a better bet. We forced a teleport. More priests, more knights. That's pretty much the gist of this, isn't it, really? And then the armor upgrades when I can get them, which is more or less off cooldown. So there's another armor upgrade, and we're going straight into these knights. We should have inner fire very shortly. There we go. Everything's happening pretty much just as I'm predicting it to happen. Big heals for your shims. Nice inner fire as well, when we can get it. The only thing we don't have is Brilliance Aura, obviously, for the priests, so you've got to bear that in mind. A little bit stingy on that. He's got an annoying base, but I think we can keep pressing him, especially if we got shims. I mean, come on. Should be able to siege that down. The wood is a little bit tricky, but I think he's coming through slowly but surely. Chase him down, boy. Chase him down. Okay, teleport's coming back in. Got to be careful of that. Oh, okay, let's just do this then. If we're going to be having this. I think this is just going to be happening. Trying to spread it in a fire on as much as possible. Level 3 Holy Light, that's pretty badass. They don't like my shaman, I can see that, getting focused by the mortar teams for some reason. Yeah, he's still taking up a lot of those mortar shots, but he can tank it quite well because he hasn't got the frag shards. Orange is teleporting back into his own base. Mountain King's almost about to go down. Better take some mana to heal up for that. Let's go back into heals because we've got loads of inner fire. And I think that's that. I think that might be that. You can't really do much, and I've got so much gold because I've got that expansion early on. So that's what you do, you just get the expansion, then you tech up, and you've pretty much got enough gold and resources to go all the way up to 100 food. Quite comfortably. It's pretty straightforward there. Very straightforward there. And look, I didn't even get a Divine Shield once, not even accidentally. Didn't get the level 3 Devotion Aura, I just can't do it. I can't do it. Unless I'm like level 7, or level 10 maybe. I guess level 10, then I'll get level 3 Devotion Aura. Or if I'm going mass gyros, it would be more impactful. Because then gyrocopters can really benefit from the Devotion Aura, whereas Knights are 4 food units. Don't get me wrong, they love the armor, and it's really effective for them. But a level 3 Holy Light is damn more effective, that's for sure. Especially when you got all the mana and stuff like that to go with your Paladin. Boom! There we go. So that's pretty effective, really. If you haven't got anyone on your team, you're playing 4 versus 4 RT, you find yourself as a cheeky human, going Paladin first, that's well and truly a good strategy to perform. I mean, you can get away with that. That's dirt cheap, really. You get the expansion first, you get that sorted, then you tech up, and you just, you know, you creep sensibly with Paladin Footman. I mean, even if you're really cooperating well with your ally nearby, you can actually creep with him. Get him to tank the damage with his hero. Paladin can heal up. You can get a lot of stuff done teamwork-wise. There's a reason why Paladin's very effective in 2 versus 2 AT, particularly with a Tauren Chieftain and stuff like that. But yeah, it's actually quite good. And then you just tech straight up. You've got Footman to sort of fend off the enemy for the time being. You should be able to get to tier 3 quite quickly. And then the barracks, you can get second barracks, 2 arcanes. You can get the arcanes whilst the tier 2 arrives. Start getting the priest, fill out with that, use your resources on that. Get the resources as well on the armor. And you can also, you know, fill up with gold, because you're going to have quite a lot of excess gold, so you can always get like scrolls of healing if you're really in situations where you need to absolutely heal versus the enemy in case they're going to win. Otherwise, that seems quite legit, I think. That's quite legit, that is. Straight out to tier 3, the knights are definitely effective. If no one else is getting melee in your team, sure, 4 versus 4 RT is an airfest, frostworms, shims and all that kind of stuff, but knights do sometimes have their place, and worst case scenario, you can always just get workshops as you're leading towards tier 3 if you really wanted to add that onto the ball, which I would suggest, to be honest. Knights, priests, workshops. If you wanted to go absolutely crazy, which is something that free-for-all players do fairly often, is they go not necessarily paladin first, they go archmage first, but on the unit side they'll get knights, priests, griffins and tanks. So you've got like 4 special units. You can always fill in some spell breakers or some sorks or whatever you feel was necessary, even a couple of rifles. But knights, solid ground units, can be healed up big time by the paladin, do some nice tanking as well as some good DPS. Actually, you'd be quite surprised. Obviously they benefit very heavily from the armor upgrades. Tanks, what more do I need to say about tanks? They're super anti-air, they're just solid, they deal great siege damage, so you can get through lots of towers and that kind of stuff. Then you've got your priests, your super backups, they're healing everything, the knights, your heroes. Tanks don't particularly need heals, to be quite frank, and the inner fire is going to go big time on them. And then the griffins are just great support all around versus heavy melee, as well as just being effective, you know. And if the enemy do have a lot of air, your tanks can at least try to defend versus it. It's not going to be super effective versus a gajillion hippos coming towards you, or 3 to 4 griffins, but it's an all-round nice mixture of units that sort of make for a very effective sort of a combo that is pretty good versus most things. I got really analytical here at the end here, but yeah, I mean, what I'm kind of saying is if you're a Warcraft 3 player and you just like to play games, practice around with that, because that's genuinely pretty effective. Just those 4 units in 4 versus 4 RT are quite good. But most people are obviously quite lazy and they just go mass rifles or straight into griffins or tanks. You can get away with that in 4 versus 4 RT, but if you wanted to be more straight up, yeah, footmen into knights, into priests, heck, you could even get mortars as well. You can just get everything. Fuck it, why not? Right then, thank you very much for watching. Take care of yourselves. See you later. Bye bye.